Welcome to the Gamers Guild Weekly Show with Hopp. This is where you'll find all that's going on inside the Gamers Guild Discord, as well as some fun and gaming information you may not have even known you needed. And now, here's Hopp. Yes, thank you, and welcome to the inaugural edition of the Gamers Guild Weekly Show. I am Hopp, your host, and except for the glare in my glasses, which I can't fix, we're here for some news, and I'm really excited to be here today. So if you're new to the Gamers Guild, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to any of this, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that like button, and during the course of this video, there's going to be opportunities for you to be able to comment, answer questions, put your input. Feel free to leave as many comments as you want. They help the algorithm, and I'd be really appreciative for it. So let me explain what this show is about. The Gamers Guild is a group of players who have come together on Discord. We were formerly known as the Architects, but now we go by the name of Gamers Guild, and we come together to play different games and to enjoy time together playing them with different events and just kind of going through all that. And it's really an exciting thing to be a part of. These events, these wonderful things. I just kind of want to talk a little bit about the Gazette. Because every week for the last month and a half, we've had this thing called the Gamers Guild Gazette. So let's go take a look at that right now. As you can see, we have the Guild Gazette, gamersguildgg.com. Feel free to go there. That is the website. This is where you're going to find the Guild Gazette, as well as many other things involving Gamers Guild and what's available in the Discord. We'll get to more on that here in a little while. But the Guild Gazette, a weekly guide to what's happening. As you can see, this is where you'll find out about things, about what's happening. During the course of the weekend I'm recording this particular show, we've had a Minecraft kickoff event. There's more on that here in a second. The Rhinonatha taming, again, we're going to have some results from that. And also the show. Now, if you're new to the Discord, Shiloh, and I apologize, there's an H missing on the name. Shiloh put some questions out there for people to answer privately so that they can hand out different solvies. Solvi is our in-game currency. That's just something important to know if you're a part of Gamers Guild. The question this week is, in Greek mythology, who was the god of the sea? Now, I know the answer, and I'm not going to give it away in this broadcast. It'd be too easy to give it away in this broadcast. We'll put it like this. I'll give you a hint. There have been 2 movies made about a ship that dealt with this exact person's name in the title of the movie. Yeah, as convoluted as a clue as that was, there's your clue for that. So that's great. Here's some announcements. We're going to talk about the upcoming stuff later. That's going to be later in our things. The weekly show, we talk about a little bit of everything here. I'm going to get to more of this later as well, but I want to look at the community contributions. I can't click on them to make them any larger. But here we have, let's see, above me is Snow Griffin with the Dung Beetle collection. By the way, the purple one looks awesome, and the one looks like it's on fire. I'm not sure if that's a flaming one or if it has a certain thing. That's pretty cool. Here over on this side over here, we have Passion Tiger's Beautiful Skyline. I love that. That is a really nice picture. I'm not sure if it's a sunrise or a sunset, but it looks really, really good. Above me now is Crazy Panda, Lord Babbitt. His rubber direwolf. I don't know about you. I'm not sure if the rubber part erased half of his face, but it's really a cool looking direwolf. And then, of course, I cannot even begin to pronounce his name, and I apologize if I mess it up. Prodigy Enigma. The floating build. As you can see, there is a layer underneath there. So that is pretty exciting as well. I just want to say congratulations to all 4 of you who were recognized in the Gazette with your photos and stuff today. More on stuff like that here in this show later on. Of course, we have also the things about the cluster and how to support it, whether it be through private server sales, subscription tiers, or even the merchandise. Every single one of those, or eventually I'm going to do a special on segment, but we've got so much going on in today's episode that I don't want to miss a single thing. But that's the Gazette. The Gazette is a wonderful thing. Now, up top, as you know, it spoke about Minecraft. And so we did have a Minecraft event. One of the things that we were doing was supposed to be a combined stream with myself and Firepumpkin, but it ended up just being Firepumpkin. So here we have, I'm not sure, all right. Here we have Firepumpkin playing and interacting with different people. This is the spawn point in the new Minecraft server. So for those of you that are looking to play Minecraft and wanting to enjoy that, this is where you're going to start out. And here we see Firepumpkin going around and looking around at things. This is from Friday night's stream. She eventually ends up on a different end of the map and has a few interesting shenanigans. But yeah, this Minecraft event with a scavenger hunt and all sorts of things going on is still ongoing due to some problems that we had with the with the different authentications. I have a hard time saying that word. For people using the Java edition, I believe that the event itself is going to be extended because people like myself were not able to actually get into the map during the time of the event. So that's kind of an exciting thing. But here we see just Firepumpkin enjoying their way around. A little update. I can tell you that as of Saturday morning, I was actually able to log in and get into the Minecraft server. So it does look like whatever problems were there have been fixed. In this Minecraft, you can go here and warp to someplace else. And it's kind of an exciting thing to allow you to go over all different realms. And here, as you can see, Firepumpkin ended up in a place where she was not allowed to build. It tells her many times here, you do not have administrator's permission to build here. So she tried to get a pumpkin. There's a shock. And she tried to get a tree. But yeah, she ended up getting around with Passion Tiger and going around a little bit in Minecraft. And it was kind of an exciting game. We want to appreciate all those that were involved in the Minecraft team. Thank you to Corrupt and everybody else that was involved in putting that together. And yeah, so hopefully you all will come and enjoy the Minecraft maps here at the Gamers Guild. Now for a special segment, something that is unique just to this broadcast, just for the Gamers Guild Weekly Show, we have a special interview. Each week I'm going to be bringing you an interview with a certain creature, whatever creature may come to my fancy during that week, to be able to interact with them, to ask them questions, to find out what's going on with them in their life. And sometimes recording these videos can be very hard. These interviews are tough. But I managed to track one of these down, and so this week we're going to be interacting and interviewing the Dung Beetle. So let's go ahead and check that Dung Beetle video out right now. Hey, Dung Beetle, I want to thank you for joining me.
It's my pleasure. Normally I don't really go anywhere outside the house.
So, you don't do a lot of traveling at all?
No, I really don't have any need to go anywhere. I get what I eat from around the place. People poop, I pick up to eat. I go and I just don't get allowed to go very many places, especially since we don't have those really cool soul balls anymore. Yeah, the soul balls used to allow me to make all kinds of stuff without having to be outside in the bad air and feel the rain and everything. But no, I don't really go anywhere. People seem to want to keep me in one place. Either they put too much stuff on me to where I can't move whenever they enable me to wander, or they make me sit in a cage. I don't understand the wooden cages, but sometimes I get placed in them.
Why do people guard you so much? What makes you that vital to their livelihood?
I guess they want me around because I help them make the gas, and then I help them make the crops, and I help them do all these things.
Wait, you really just eat poop? That's your diet? Poop?
Yes, I just eat poop. Poop is good. Poop is readily available. Well, I mean, in that case, I guess I have to ask. I mean, do you have a favorite? I mean, is there such a thing as a favorite poop? If there is, why? It's interesting that you ask. Yes, I do have a favorite poop. I really, really do. My favorite poop is the Xenosaur poop because it is big and flavorful. It's flavorful because they eat all the wonderful berries and all the other things that are out there. They do not eat the meats. They eat only the things that are good. So I get the nutrients from their poop, and then I get the poop. It's so big. I don't have to worry about very much. It's big, very big poop. It's not small poop like the Listerosaurus or some of the dodos or some of the others. It's a big poop. It's almost as big as I am. It's so wonderful to eat. It's a good meal. Yeah. All right. The Dung Beetle, everybody.
That was just a portion of the Dung Beetle interview. The full interview is somewhere near 7 minutes long. You will find it in the link in the description here for this video. You will find it also on my channel, the full Dung Beetle interview. And believe me when I tell you, he gets into some really strange territory, including possible world domination. I don't know. It's kind of an interesting interview, but please take time to do that. Now, I also want to mention that we have events on this cluster. Events that we try to do usually every weekend. This last weekend has been the Rhino-Natha taming event. And it was kind of a really fun thing to get into. I did not go to tame a Rhino-Natha myself. I did go to watch some others be taming. And let me tell you something, this event was something special. As you can see, whenever you're taming a Rhino-Natha, you're pretty much having to get it down to its lowest health before eventually giving up a sacrifice dino.
Yeah.
Now, Nymeria and some others actually did bring some Brontosauruses in order to have other people have opportunity to get one of these Rhino-Nathas. I myself got myself in some trouble where the Rhino-Natha actually targeted me for a period of time before actually going back to being targeted by Mean Code and Ginger and the others that were running the event. Once it happens and you get the Rhino-Natha down to a certain level, you get the target dino, the sacrifice dino, close enough for the Rhino-Natha to attack it, to impregnate it. Yes, it's very much like the old raptor, or not raptor, the old, was it the Ravager or whatever it was? No, that's not the name of it. I can't remember the name of it now. But yes, we have a, from Aberration. So here we have him attacking, the Rhino-Natha is attacking the Brontosaurus. And, yeah, it just kind of goes about how you'd expect. He just gets immobilized, and then he gets attacked and attacked and attacked, until finally you're going to eventually see the glow of impregnation. At that point, the Rhino-Natha takes off, its job completely finished, and she takes off on her own, and the sacrifice dino is left to gestate for what I believe on the settings for the server this particular weekend is somewhere around an hour and change. So we're not going to be waiting the whole hour and change. Obviously, this was not the first dino that had been impregnated by the time I got to the event. Once the dino was impregnated, you take it away from the pen that you have the Rhino-Natha originally put in, and then you take your dinos over. And here we see what happens when the dino finally hatches. The Rhino-Natha, this is Ginger's T-Rex. I love the colors, by the way. I hate the fact that this one died. But it actually kills the host dino, the sacrifice. That's why it's called a sacrifice. And once that sacrificial dino dies, the Rhino-Natha explodes from it with an amazing force. And just pops right out. So it's really an amazing thing. Boom! And there we have a Rhino-Natha. Pretty exciting taming process, I think. I asked everybody to submit And here's Aaron's son, Arian. I put them in alphabetical order. These were the ones. Killer Bee had a really nice one with purple and green. Crazy Panda, also known as Lord Babbitt, had his. We also have Ginger, the architect behind some of the things. Deadly Kanokis. We also have Mr. Curly. Nighttime didn't give us great pictures, but we did the best we could. Mean Codes, as you can see there. And Poppy had nice purple and greens as well. But Shell, who I believe had the best one. So that's just kind of how things went with the wonderful taming event with the rhinos. Of course, this is being uploaded on Sunday the 9th, and there was a second session, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot more pictures in that file there for future reference, and I may actually pull those and show those off next week on the Gamers Guild Weekly Show. Next up, I have something special. We're going to do a top 10 list. That's right, a top 10 list. It's going to be the top 10 unwritten rules of Ark Survival Ascended. Let's get right into it, shall we? Here we go. Number 10, everyone meshes. One of the most annoying things about Ark, both Evolved and Ascended, is the fact that meshing has never been fixed. And it's never been removed totally from the game. Everyone meshes all the time, whether it be on your raft as you're going through the swamp and somehow can go through certain plants and even get the beaver dams to suddenly appear right in the middle of your raft. Or in PvP when you see one raft mesh into another in order to gain access on what should be a locked floating focus, a fortress for an adversary. Everyone is meshing, including dinos. Heads and body parts will find their way inside bases consistently, even allowing you to get some hits on your dinos from inside your base. So number 10, everyone meshes. Number 9, sacrifice is acceptable. If you load into the game back in the ASC days, it literally had a statement that told you don't have to be faster than the dinos, just faster than your friends. There's a truth in that statement. Sacrificing your tribe mates to get that great tame or escape a cave with an artifact is something all of us have done or at least considered. In overhaul mods like Docs and Omega and even the Hunted, it was almost imperative to do a sacrificial run to advance in certain points. While some tribe mates may get upset at being chosen for this role, just know it is part of the plan. Number 8, everything wants to kill you. The safest assumption in the history of Ark. In some of the ASC overhaul mods, it was even true like Hunted, Omega, and Primal Fear, just to name a few. The best way to stay safe is to assume that every dino, regardless of size, regardless of how docile they may be in single player, truly wants to kill you. Yeah, even in this updated edition of ASA, some of the animals take pot shots at you that normally didn't. Mosh chops, you are sneaky sometimes. But until you level up somewhat, this unwritten rule will keep you safe and always make you aware of what is around you. Number 7, never trust anyone. Now, it doesn't matter if it's PvP or PvE, either on official, unofficial, Arkopocalypse, you name it. There is always the inherent danger of other people. Now, whether it be by outright attack, whether they're coming after your base, or if it's just the insidering that everybody knows happens. Ark is a game where trust is possibly the greatest thing that you can have in the game with somebody else. And trust is usually an iffy proposition at best. Number 6, all animals are seen as meat and hide in early game. Yes, we love the dodo. We do. We love the dodo. We love the Lystrosaurus. We love all the little creatures in those wonderful early spawn points. We get to Aberration. We're going to love the wonderful little pets that we get to put on our shoulders that light the way, the glowing pets. all those things. But if you want a full set of early gear, if you want to progress to the metal phase of the game, if you want to get a bed, you're going to have to realize that all animals are simply usury. You're going to have to kill that dodo. You're going to have to kill that lystro. You're going to have to kill that little bitty monkey. Doesn't matter. Everything is seen as meat and hide because it is about survival. And it doesn't matter how cute and friendly they may be. And yes, I'm talking about the otter as well. Number 5, very important rule, always be gathering, ABG. It doesn't matter where you're at in the Ark journey. It really doesn't. You could be a beach bob, or you could be the guardian victor to survive and maintain what you have and what you've managed to scratch out for yourself in the Ark. It takes resources and a steady stream of them. You're always going to need metal. You're always going to need stone, flint, spark powder, gunpowder, meat, hide, all manner of materials just to survive. There will never be a moment where there's a metal run that's not needed or helpful. The key is always set aside time in your gaming Ark day to go on those harvesting runs. A constant stream of resources will make Ark life a little bit easier. Number 4, unwritten rules of Ark. Losing everything happens often. Early game, you don't have a bed and you die. You respawn far away. Even if you pick the same spawn point, you're not guaranteed to be right next to where you died. You can't get back to your bag in time. You're trying to tame something. You missed the shot, accidentally hit that titanosaur that's hanging out behind you, right? And he comes and stomps you and your base into oblivion. You play unofficial and are killed by someone else that comes back and swipes everything off your body. Losing everything in some form is going to happen. And it's probably going to happen often. All of us will get wiped in PvP or even PvE by dinos, warring tribes, or be forced to start all over from scratch with the levels you have accrued to help you. It happens. Take a deep breath and then just grind away again. Number 3, very important unwritten rule of Ark. Killing babies is a rite of passage. There is one thing that will always make some cringe in the Ark world, and that is the fact that killing babies can be essential in your Ark journey. It could be because you get babies that are born to your great-great-parents that have great levels and they have disappointing stats. Yeah, oxygen, food, you know what I'm talking about. Or needing to use a lot of super babies to level up the boss team. Baby Giga Meals, anybody? This is a time-tested way to ensure that you have a boss army worthy of taking on those guardians and eventually the overseer. And the levels you get are nice as well. Killing babies is a rite of passage. We just have to accept it. The number 2 unwritten rule of Ark. You will make a dumb mistake. Flying along on your RG and you accidentally hit that E instead of the F and you fall to your death. You grab a 190 wyvern egg and just quickly stuff it in your little hot bar, and before you know it, you accidentally hit the button on the hot bar and you eat it. You hit the button with your cursor in the wrong spot and you eat organic polymer instead of that cooked meat that was right next to it, and suddenly you die. There are a million dumb mistakes that we make in Ark. The only safe assumption is that we are all going to make them, and sometimes we make them more than once. And the number one unwritten rule of Ark. Loot drops are Ark's lottery. You never know what you're going to get when those colored treasures drop from the sky. It doesn't matter if it's ringed or not. Or even if you had to defeat predators in the area to be able to dismount and open it up. You are still at its mercy. All of us have opened up that wonderful purple, yellow, or even red drop thinking we're getting something spectacular and end up with a saddle for a creature nobody wants to tame. Ascendant Phiomia saddle, perhaps? maybe building materials below our standard. It's always nice getting those thatch and wood building pieces when I've got stone, metal, or even tech is my building pieces back at my base. I think it's interesting, however, also you can open one of those and be blessed beyond measure. You can open it and find yourself with that pump action shotgun that you've always wanted, that blueprint to make, the Rex blueprint saddle that is ascendant and has huge armor value to it. There are so many things that we can get, and even recently when ASA dropped, you were able to get things like industrial grills, forges, chem benches, and etc. in high-level drops. Going up to a drop is like buying a lottery ticket. You're taking a chance. It's either going to be a win or it's going to be a loss. But the thing is, those loot drops are ARK's lottery. And that's the top 10 list of the unwritten rules of ARK. Now, one of the other things we have to talk about the Gamers Guild, and it is great about the Gamers Guild, is we're not just about ARK. Not anymore. Since we became the Gamers Guild, we have begun to bring other games into the fold. And there are so many things that we are actually extremely excited about. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about the Community Crunch. So let's first go through the Community Crunch and a couple of things that I think need to be discussed. So here is Community Crunch 413, and of course the big announcement coming soon is the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger event. I guess June 17th, these arrivals are going to happen. As you can see, there's all sorts of manners of different things that all look like they're tech-oriented. I believe they are going to be integrated with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So that was something that was interesting. They've also announced that there's going to be an entire set of 3 times rates this entire month for Pride Month. They're also going to have special colors: dark violet, orange, red, glacial. There's some really cool special colors that are coming in this course of this month, and I think that's really exciting as well. They've got an advertisement for the center, the whole trailer. As an aside, do check out my channel, as my center playthrough is going to be starting this week, so be paying attention for that as well. Here we have Conquest servers are coming. That's an interesting way of playing. It's a new PvP experience for large scale. It's going to be pretty interesting. And the servers have a maximum player count of 75. So only 75 people. Interesting. They have the cross-mod spotlight, which talks about everything, including different maps and different things like that. And all the usual things. In the community corner, here we see CJ the Cheese DJ, Schwalbe, and so many people, including Sir Drip. Look at that picture from Sir Drip. That is a really cool picture. So that's the Community Crunch. But there's more that we want to talk about. There's some other games that we're very, very excited about. Like Asuka. Asuka's an exciting, very exciting game. We're excited about it. Firepumpkin and I have played this all last weekend when it had its free demo. And it looks like it's going to be coming out here in about 2 weeks. I can tell you right now, you can expect content from me, Firepumpkin, and some others that are going to be playing this game. You can play online with people. You can get villagers. You can create everything the way you want it to be. And it's honestly a fun game that's coming. And I don't know about you, but I'm excited about it. It is only 2 weeks away, more like 10 days away. I believe June the 20th is when it's set to come out. So you don't want to miss that. I have no idea on pricing or anything like that, but the game is amazing. Go check out the streams. I will put the stream that Firepumpkin and I did from both of our channels in the description for you all to be able to check this game out. As you can see, there was a lot of amazing stuff that is involved in this game. We only scratched the surface. We were only able to play 14 days. But I can't wait until I see this right here happen and this big stone dude come up. That's going to be awesome. I'm excited about Asuka. I'm also excited about this game from the makers of No Man's Sky, Light No Fire. Light No Fire is going to be an open world experience rumor has it they may try to tie it together with No Man's Sky. I don't know how. But there's some really great elements here in this trailer that you're going to see in this game. Light No Fire has dragons. It has flying, all kinds of flying different animals. It has things that even look like hummingbirds, as you'll see here in a second. You can play, I guess, as a rabbit. You can play as all kinds of different things. There are so many different things that are going to happen in this game, and I'm very excited because I know how expansive No Man's Sky ended up becoming, and I can tell you right now that if this game turns out to be even half as expansive as what No Man's Sky was, it is going to be a mind-blowing experience that you're going to be able to sink hours and hours and hours into and never get bored. So it's pretty exciting. We don't know a lot about the background of it. We just have this trailer. But as you can see, all manner of different animals, terrains, all kinds of things. A lot of No Man's Sky assets are being used in it. It looks like Shrek in the background there. I don't know. That was kind of weird. But otherwise, it's exciting. And I'm really excited about Light No Fire. The bad thing is, we have no idea when it's coming out. But you can rest assured, I'm going to be one of the first in line when it does. Light No Fire from the makers of No Man's Sky. Something I'm looking forward to. Now we're going to take a look at the meme trunk. I like to look at different memes and stuff. You'll notice that in the section there of Gamers Guild Discord, there's an entire thing called GG Studios. Underneath that, you will find the meme trunk, the clip pile, all kinds of different things there for you to get featured in this broadcast each and every week. The great thing about the meme trunk is if you get chosen to be on this, I am going to give you 1,000 Solvi. So it's pretty exciting. Now, this week's being the first one, people probably don't really understand exactly how it's going to work. But I want to show you the different memes that have been given. Firepumpkin dumped quite a few of them in there, so it's going to be great. I'm going to go through those. As you can see, I like this one from Fletch. It's really good. You have a new update and players, and inside that Trojan horse is tons of bugs and glitches. All brought to you by game developer. I like that. That's pretty good. I find it really humorous because it seems that's what happens every time we get an update with Ark. Mods break. Poor Nakatas, he had to redo his Svartalheim Premium every single time there's been a major update. I don't know if that's going to stay or not, but anyway, that was a really funny one. Another good one from Firepumpkin. I drugged you. You're my best friend. Only in Ark could you get away with drugging something in order to convincing it to be your friend and lifelong servitude. Yeah, that's exactly, that says Ark all over, doesn't it? How you feel taming anything in Ark? If you've ever tried to tame an Equus, you know why this is funny. You're trying to hold on to it, feed it at the same time. Accept my love. I think that's a pretty good one. I like that one a lot. And of course, you start downloading Ark Survival Evolved on Xbox, and then when it finally downloads, yeah, you've almost aged out, literally. Another one from Firepumpkin. Thanks a lot for that one. That was great. Now, if you're curious where to find those, let me show you what that looks like. It's right over here, up, right there. See that? It says GG Studios. The clip pile, we have nothing in the clip pile, but the clip pile is going to be for 30-second or under clips of your gameplay, whether it be an achievement that you want to get excited about, or a stupid mistake that you made, or something that's just really, really funny. Like riding side saddle or not even completely on your RG or tame of choice for that matter. Seems like that still happens a lot. So yeah, go ahead and do that. I'm pretty excited about this as well. That brings me to this right here. Content submissions. As you can see, this is where the creators Discord went. As you can tell, we have people that submit their content, whether it be YouTube or Twitch streams or whatever it may be. And during the course of the week, I look at these and I pick one to be our content creator of the week. And we do have a winner. Yuli! Yuli, you are our winner. Old Gamerz Never Die channel. And it's a pretty exciting channel. Let's look at a little bit of it, shall we? Here it is. Yuli is streaming on YouTube and playing on the center. As you can see, he's even keep track of his death count. And you can't really see it because I'm in the way. Let me get out of your way for just a second. But I absolutely enjoyed Yuli's video. So he's definitely, he is a member of the Discord. Say hi to Yuli 1961 at some point. Congratulate him on being named the very first content creator of the week on the Gamers Guild Weekly Show. Hope you're excited about that. Go check out his channel if you haven't subbed to it yet. Give him a sub and a like. I'm sure he'll really enjoy it. Congratulations, Yuli. Just to give you some upcoming events that are coming, don't forget this Friday night, which I believe is the 14th of June, Firepumpkin and I are going to be streaming. I believe we're going to be streaming again here on Minecraft, the Minecraft server for the cluster. So come be a part of that. Also, don't forget on Friday, June the 15th, Saturday, June the 15th, I'm sorry, at 6 o'clock, we have Fire's Community Game Night, where we're going to play all kinds of different things, whether it be jackpot games, Discord activities, trivia, music quizzes, who knows. You're going to get Solvy for participating. Solvy is how we buy things in the admin shop. And just come on out and be a part of it. It's a lot of fun. I promise we have a blast. And it's just going to be a riot. So that's going to be in the Discord. And just to let her know, make sure you click the interested thing like I just did. Click on that and you'll be just set. That's what's coming up this week on my channel. You can expect at least day 5 and day 6 of my 100 days journey. My first couple of videos from the center, my Minecraft, and of course, next week's Gamers Guild Weekly Show, which I'm very excited about. And that's going to wrap everything up, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited. I hope that you are too about this Gamers Guild Weekly Show and about the week that is going. I want to remind everybody to hit that like button, comment on some of these things. Let us know what you thought about the interview, the different segments, the top 10 list, anything that's going on. Leave your comments. Let me know and give me some feedback. But also, commenting and liking help that algorithm. Don't forget to share it around. Put it on your social medias. Let everybody know what Gamers Guild is up to. I think you'll find that growing this community is going to be fun and it's going to be exciting as we continue to go. And lastly, if you're new to this channel and this is the first time, whether it be as a member of Gamers Guild or just someone out in the wild, welcome home. Hit that subscribe button and always stay connected to me and my content. I would greatly appreciate it. And from that said, from Gamers Guild Studio, this is Hopp saying goodbye from the first episode of Gamers Guild Weekly Show. Be nice to everybody. I'll see you again next time. Take care.